What's going on, guys? Coach Rishabh from Elevate Fitness, and we're back with another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 6 ways to improve your vertical jump and be more explosive. So this is going to be great for footballers and hoopers out there, basketball players, but also for other sports like badminton. Maybe you can pretty much use some of these tools and techniques that we're going to be covering in this video to help you be more explosive. So let's get it. So this video is broken down into two parts. The first is a strength component and the second is a skill component. Why I have done this is basically there are exercises in the gym that we can use overload on. We can use heavy loads on primarily that can help us transfer to explosiveness, power and strength while jumping. And then there's just the simple art of practicing the skill itself of jumping. So that's the second part. So like I said, the first part is going to have 3 strength exercises and the second is going to have 3 skill components that will help you take your vertical jump to the next level. So the first exercise in our strength component is a joint angle specific squat. What I mean by joint angle specific is take a video of yourself doing a counter movement jump or a vertical jump for max height and play that video back. What you'll see is basically what angles you're making at just before you're taking off for flight or just before you're about to jump. So whatever angles you make within that or whatever range of motion you sink into, we're going to replicate that same in the squat and then use heavy loads on that, use mechanical tension on that to overload those ranges and help us to increase our power and explosiveness. Next, we have a rear foot elevated split squat. So you must have seen this in the lower body hypertrophy video as well. We use this exercise a lot. Great to target one leg or one limb at a time, and we're going to use dumbbells with this. We're going to go pretty heavy with this, and again with this, unlike the first exercise, you're probably going through deeper ranges of motion. So we're not just targeting that joint angle specific range of motion, but also going through the entire range of motion like you would for your squat. And we can have an isometric hold at the bottom as well to sort of bias a certain component. So if you remember what an isometric hold is, and if you don't remember that, here's a video, have a look at that, and I hope that helps as well. Moving on to the last exercise, which is basically trap bar deadlifts. Absolutely love deadlifts, but for athletes, using trap bars makes it much more safer. We can sort of get rid of a lot of the erector spinae and the lower back loading that we would have with conventional deadlifts. And we are in a little bit more upright torso angles as well, unless like when you compare a conventional deadlift to a trap bar deadlift, you will have a slightly more forward lean on a conventional deadlift. So we're avoiding that by using the trap bar, and also then sort of puts you in a very similar position that you will be in your counter movement jumps as well. So that's why we're using trap bar deadlifts. And again, this exercise can be loaded heavily provided you do it with good sound technique. Now coming to the skill component of this video. First we have is 2-step jump mechanics. So what a 2-step jump is basically when we are say running in motion, you are a football player, you're attacking a corner, you have a corner coming in and you take a 1-step jump off of 2 steps up again, right? So we're going to go over those mechanics, teaching the body how do we approach the ground and sort of take off again. In this, what's going to be very important is going to be your run up. Although that will not be replicated to that level that we would have out on the field, but we can have a couple of steps as a run up. Then what's important is your penultimate step. So this is the step just before you're about to take off. So if you see in the video, this will be my left leg, or this will be the athlete's left leg just before he's about to take off. Then he approaches, comes back, sets his right foot back onto the ground, gets low, sinks into those positions of high stability. At this moment, what's going to be critical is your arm swing. So as you guys can see, his arms are swung back. They are ready to swing him back up in the air again. So those are the mechanics that we're focusing on. Those are the key points that we're focusing on in the 2-foot jump mechanics. Next, we have a no counter movement jump. In this, we basically have our athletes sitting on a box and then jumping to a box hopefully, or it can simply be a vertical jump as well. When we go through a dynamic movement, and if you guys can remember the triphasic video again, the link will be up. You guys can click on it after this video. When you go through a dynamic movement, you have that eccentric drop, an isometric hold, and then a concentric muscle action. By using the counter movement jump, what we're doing is taking away the superpower of that active state or that stretch reflex, which is one of the most powerful reflexes in the body. By taking away that stretch reflex, we are basically forcing ourselves to tone on the muscles with a quick and high neural drive. The last exercise in the skill component now is band assisted jumps. So we do these simply because the bands allow us to take some of our body weight away. So they take some of the body weight or the load of your body. And then we can do these for slightly longer reps, for slightly higher reps, to build a little bit more of that, let's say, endurance base, or to build a little bit more duration and capacity in our plyometrics. Along with that, I also like these from the fact that they make you reactive, they make you springy. And like you can see in the video, Divyam is like a gazelle. He springs like a gazelle, and that's hopefully what we all can achieve with our strength and skill training. I hope you guys like this video. If you did like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And like I always say, train hard, eat right, recover well and conquer performance.